Guess who's back? Gia. Sinus Khan. This is the third. Joseph R. Wheeler III, the artist, founder, and president of the Honest Con Foundation. Welcome to another Honest Con's Bustin Pixels, our gaming content. I can't ever stay away from Night City too long, or should I say, oh man, is it Night City or is it just America as it is right now? Is it Cyberpunk 2077 or is it Cyberpunk 2025? Ooh. Who felt that? Put a 1 in the comments if you felt that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe. Matter of fact, put what I said in the comments. Put Cyberpunk 2025. Because if you understand how familiar this game can be to reality, to what we're dealing with right now, in so many ways, good, bad, and in between, and unfortunately a lot of bad, man, well, do you know? I saw that there was an update, and I had to check in and see what they're talking about, because I see a lot of different articles that say that they're doing, still doing updates and things to the game, but most of the time it's for like folks who are playing on PC, which I am not. So I'm always a little put off when I know it's for them and not for every other player. I mean, like, come on, y'all, show some console love. But this one was for the PS5 and Xbox and all of us. So I said, oh, they thought about it. So I don't know what they improved. I don't know what changed, but I sure as hell got curious. I want to know, Because this is, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, my favorite open world game of all time so far. There's a lot of open world games that I've never played, ones that people brag about and say are the best. And, games cost money, you know what I'm saying? And we are a 501c3 nonprofit. If you got it, you want to donate a game? In-kind donation, you want to send some donations, hey, we'll play anything you want to challenge this game with. Because right now, like I say, for me, as far as an open world game, it gets no better. It's just my opinion. Even for all its faults. Oh man, I ain't mean to do that. Well, I ain't been played in a while. So, okay. Just wasting grenades. Yeah. The Tupac quote. That part. All right. Or as the kids say these days, type shit. Yeah, let's get up here. Alrighty. Yeah. What you doing, Copper? Good. Wasting time. Now, should I start riding or keep walking? I think I'm gonna need to ride for this one because I've been meaning to do this video. I don't know, I might have to. I got this video I done had in my mind for over a year, y'all. I feel like maybe I need to just do it randomly and sporadically and not worry about making it a big fancy production and a whole bunch of cutaways and everything. edited and all that, because it would take so much time to do it. And I don't mind putting in the work, but we're at a point in the history of this journey towards monetization on YouTube where it's like, I'm gonna keep posting no matter what, but I've cut back on doing a lot of heavily edited videos, because I'm a real artist in every sense of the word, and I put like Badu said, like Erica Badu said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sensitive about my shit. I mean, you know, I put in too much work to mess around and wake up the next morning after I done posted something, did all the hashtags, did all the links, did all the hype, shared it with people, did all that, and still don't have the numbers I expect on some of these major productions. Now, mind you, we get some decent numbers. We wouldn't have made it to 1,000+ subscribers, aiming for that 4,000 watch hours, close to the 3,000, if we wasn't doing something right. You know what I mean? We on point for getting there, but it should have been happening in my mind, to be quite honest, for the level of content we've been putting out for all these past, let me see, 22, 23, 24, 3 years solid, really solid. I mean, we've been on here longer than that, but I'm talking about solid, air all the time posting. I admit, started doing everyday posting really hardcore this year. Previous year had some weeks and months like that, fell off, but nah, 2024, we came in the door like, yo, we gonna kill it. We gonna be spanking that, you know. this game. You know what I'm saying? We came in the door like, yo, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to get what we deserve, you feel me? So anyway, this idea I have was to compare Night City to Atlanta, Georgia. I'm gonna say that again. Somebody just got excited with me. Comparing Night City to Atlanta, Georgia. Now, the first thing about this video, we're gonna make this the one. It's gonna be it. We're gonna do it. Is that everything about Night City, for the most part, first of all, it's supposed to be a futuristic, cyberpunk, dystopic, but not completely dystopic. I mean, look at all these buildings. Look at all this wealth. There's still wealth here. After all the corporate wars and everything else in the main storyline, if you know the history, if you know your Mike Pondsmith history, Mike Pondsmith is the creator of Cyberpunk 2077. A black man from California, grew up in California. That's right, I said a black man from California, right? African-American man, legend. I always like to mention him because I say that people should talk about Cyberpunk 2077 and say, yo, Mike Pondsmith is to this as Lucas is to Star Wars. That's how you should respect his name. You should know his name, just like if I say Lucas and I ain't even got to say George, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. That's how it should be if you're a fan of this game and everything, Edge Runners, the anime, you need to know who Mike Pondsmith is, period. Period. Okay? It's just respect. That's all it is, respect. And we lead with respect around here. That's the motto. Respect, power, money. Okay? Please believe it. So, as we play through this one, and there will be some conflicts. I know y'all want to see some action, so I'm going to give you all that. But the main thing we're going to do is just kind of mill around like I'm doing right now and talk about areas, talk about zones, talk about how this is a reflection of modern societies, and using, like I say, got a ram joke. Nice. And how especially it is a reflection of, or could be a reflection of modern Atlanta, Georgia, okay, in this world we're in right now with the politics going on and everything, you know what I mean? Going into 2025, the oddity and absurdity of a repeat offender going back in as a second time for president. Just, yeah, you heard it. I said it. We ain't hiding ours. We ain't pretending. We don't play around here. We just speak our heart, you know what I mean? No, I'm not feeling this return of the criminal administration. No, not feeling it at all. But it's very reflective of what goes on in this game, in this society. You have so many missions in this game where it showcases the corruption of Night City and how layered it is. Extremely layered. Now, as I say that, I don't think there's ever been any politician that was completely squeaky clean. It's not, politics is dirty by nature. So, you know, there's that. But then there's, as they say, lesser of two evils. Candor and no candor. Some respect and no respect. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I see it. So if you need to know all that to feel comfortable and enjoy this video, there it is. I put it on the map for you. All right. Let me see. I was trying to get up there and do a... Damn. Sometimes I aim it just right and I end up standing on top of the hoop. Anyway, we ain't got time to play around with that today. So, we are now in, I think this is Japantown. Let me check the map. Check the map. Check the map. We are... Yeah. Why is it not giving me my labels? I need that for this for this video. I definitely need that. Okay, here we go. Westbrook, yeah. So it's Westbrook, Watson, of course. Everything outside out here is desert. And like I said, this is California. But to make a comparison and how this will relate to Atlanta, okay, I'm gonna go zone by zone and break it down for y'all, okay? I'm gonna go zone by zone and break it down. Now, out here on the outskirts, if this was Atlanta, but like Cyberpunk 2077's Night City world and Dogtown and all that, okay, all the desert area would be all the counties that surround Fulton County, all right? And Fulton County, if you know Atlanta, is the biggest county that contains the city of Atlanta proper, okay? So if you want to get real specific, it would be like all of this would, like this up here would be like North Fulton, North, I don't know. Not really, we don't break it down like this in Atlanta, we don't talk that way, but if you were to say like this, the highest north area, this would be like, you could say, well, that's not really, you know, I'm going to compare these to the way the areas are. So the difference in this is very different from Atlanta in structure. So I had to be more about the cultural and architectural, civic, organizational status of certain areas and how that would compare to our modern situation in Atlanta and surrounding metro area. Because that's what this game reflects. It's supposed to be like a, you know, it's like Northern California meets Southern California meets Central California. It's like all the cities of of California come together in the idea of Night City. You got LA mixed with Bay Area, mixed with Sacramento, mixed with San Diego, mixed with any other major city you could think of in the state of California to make Night City. So in that way of fantasy, that's kind of the way I'm breaking things down on this comparison to Atlanta, okay? So this area right here, city center, where Arasaka Tower is, all right, that's downtown Atlanta. That's the oldest part of the city. That's the main cap. That's where the capital is. Like if the capital was in this game, the big gold dome would be sitting like right here or something. You know what I mean? But that's actually a park, or maybe that would be Piedmont Park, because that is like a park. So that would be like Piedmont Park. You feel me? And or actually, there's another part that would be more like Piedmont Park compared to what goes on in this game, and that would be the park that is in the Glen, which is right here. Yeah, the Glen. You got, and actually that is still part of that, I believe, the way that connects, and it makes sense. Even that could be compared to how Atlanta is, because it's just like how Central Park is inside the city in New York. We got what we call Piedmont Park, which is inside the city of Atlanta. You can still see the buildings when you're in the park and everything like that. It's right, you know, in the city, so to speak, but at the same time, it's not technically surrounded by skyscrapers. you could see the skyscrapers streets over, but it sits kind of to the side of all the main action in that way. But it's really more like midtown instead of downtown. But for the sake of this comparison in the game, Reconciliation Park would be like Piedmont Park. Now, my Atlanta folk falling out laughing because if you play the game, you feeling me on that. You know what I'm saying? You feeling me on that? There's been a lot of crazy crimes that have happened in Piedmont Park, yet people go there and it can be peaceful and nice. But just like that, how crazy stuff has happened there too. That's how stuff is in this game. Like, you go to that park and it's generally kind of peaceful, even though there's gangsters hanging out in the park. There's there's criminal stuff happening in little corners of the park and stuff. If you just don't know, you just don't know. But if you're in the middle of it, you're in the middle of it. Kind of like Piedmont Park, okay? So then you got the downtown area, like I say, the main, city area, city center. That would, like I say, be the main. That would be like where Underground Atlanta is, Capitol Building, surrounding areas, all of that, the downtown Fulton Library, the main part of Peachtree. Okay, because Peachtree is a very long street, but the main part of it, that would be over there and all of that too. Then you'd have Midtown Connect. So Midtown would be kind of like, let's see, what would be like Midtown? Maybe even a part of the Glen, with the way like this part over here and how it's so close to the city, that would still be Midtown, because Midtown's still the city. Matter of fact, it's the new city. So now I can compare it to the Glen, because the Glen's kind of run down. The Glen, you know what the Glen would be? This is crazy. The Glen would be like Pittsburgh. There's a neighborhood in Atlanta that borders the city called Pittsburgh, heading south, okay? Southwest, okay? You going towards Southwest Atlanta? Yeah. And we are heading south on this map too, ironically, and west. So yeah, that would be like Southwest Atlanta, the Glen, right? That's a good comparison, yeah. Because there's parts of the Glen that are not so rough, but most of it is kind of rough. And Southwest Atlanta is like that. There's parts of it that's really nice. A lot of people sleep on that. You listen to the news, you think it's all hell, but no, I went to school in Southwest Atlanta. It's actually got a lot of nice, wealthy neighborhoods and everything, but it'd be bordered right by some traps, some stuff. So, yeah, that can be an issue. So just like you got the gangs, and, you got gangs and all, the whole damn place is gang territories. It's just, and the gangs control so much stuff. And right now in Atlanta, and in the whole state of Georgia, unfortunately, extremely unfortunately, and I blame this on the prison industrial complex in the state of Georgia. There's so many daggone jails and prisons that when folk are getting in and out of that system, it's creating all kind of problems outside of that. And therefore, there's supposed to be a statistic that says there's literally gang activity, whether that be of any different, various ethnicities, by the way. We're not saying, black, Latino, white, okay, everybody, Asian, just all kind of crazy gang activity in every county in the state of Georgia. It's absolutely insane to think about it like that, because Georgia has, I think, more counties than any other state in the union. Phew, wow, right? Yeah, kind of wow. But anyway, this area right here, the Glen, that would be like Southwest Atlanta, I would call that. Then this other area, when you get off into Santo Domingo, okay, you'd have to be going further south. So I'd say anything south of Southwest Atlanta, when you're going into South Fulton, when you're going into, or really you could say like the airport area. Well, yeah, that's South Fulton. So Hayville, and then this little area right here would be more like, if this is West End and all that, you'd also somewhere in here have like Metropolitan Avenue, which used to be Stewart Avenue. All right, all that would be somewhere in here. Keep in mind, this would be the comparison to the Show Enough Atlanta. All right. Somewhere in here you'd have that. Then you'd have a breakdown where it starts to, it's a gradient effect. It starts to fade out, and you see a difference in the neighborhood and everything, and you suddenly end up in areas where it's more like Santo Domingo, which is heading into South Fulton, I would say. This would be South Fulton. And when you get really far into South Fulton, like you get it from College Park and East Point and Hayville near the airport, get past that and you get into Show Enough College Park, that would be the depths of Santo Domingo. Then you go even further. I would say if you got really deep into it, you would be in like you would be in, yeah, you'd be in like Union City, Fairburn, keep going as far as you could go, like way out, or even parts of this would be the energy of Santo Domingo is definitely like when you're in like Coweta County, Noonan. And then there'd be even parts of this where it's nicer than others, like the border areas of it, like over, is this it here? I think it is. Westbrook. No, not Westbrook. That reminds me of something else. I'm going to tell you all about that. But this little area, it's a little pocket. It's a rich area. Let's do this real quick. See if I can. Anyway. But where 6th Street is in that area. And 6th Street is a real country, obsessed with patriotism and all that kind of game. I mean, quite frankly, they're like, you know, a bunch of MAGA maniacs in a game. That's literally what they are. Okay? And so if you were to go there, I'm just going to go ahead and give you an example here, because it's not fair to talk about it just showing the map. We need y'all to see it. You need to feel the vibe. Okay? Make sure we pull up correctly, too. Ready for war. If we got to get it in, we're going to let them know. All right. Let's ride, baby. So, see, it's a little ways, it's a lot of ways away from where we're at. In this area, since I'm here, let me tell you what this will remind me of. Like, this is, again, this is, I think it's Japantown. Is that where I'm at? Yeah. Technically, this is Japantown, I believe. And that's part of Westbrook and all that. And then you got the other part, you got Japantown, Chinatown, and then that fades into Watson, which is really crazy and tore up with Maelstrom, the gang up there. I would compare this area I'm in right now to kind of like Chambly. Yeah, Chambly, Dunwoody, heading into Gwinnett, north of the city. When you hear the Migos talking about we from the north, see, this would be what they would be in right here. They'd be in this area. And it's a big concentration of Latinos, mostly Mexican, but also you got everything. You got Peruvians, Colombians. Everybody's in Atlanta now. But speaking of the history of how the area would form and how it would relate to this game, a lot of Latinos in general, like I say, especially Mexicans, so big Mexican population, which is more like the Glen. So you really could say the Glen would be like that too. This part here would also be like that. But then it would blend in with, it would be the Latinos mixed in with the Asians, okay? And that would make up this area because the heaviest Asian concentration, there's Asians everywhere, but the heaviest concentration of my Asians in the Atlanta area would be like your Chambly, north and northwest, okay? Like Cobb County even too, but especially north, like when you get into above Buckhead. And like I said, if this is the city, and this could, if any of this was like Buckhead, which would still be nice, okay, but then it starts to fade out of nice and gets into Chambly where it's still nice, but it's also old. The infrastructure is old. It's a lot of apartments. It's a lot of people low income trying to make it, working class folk. Not everybody's poor and ghetto and crazy either. They're just working class, you know what I'm saying? And I want to say that about any of the areas I'm talking about that are run down. It's always good people. They're just surrounded by the troubles of some people and how they tolerate dealing with less and still working for more and doing right by their family and society. And then other folk who just decide they're going to bully their way to the top, and that becomes all the gang mentality and all that. So, yeah. So that's what you got going on in this area. I would say this reminds me of Chambly and all of that. Then when you get up here, even though this is completely out of direction, there's nothing about these directions that have anything to do with Atlanta. I'm just talking about the energy of the places. Watson would be like, it's almost like, to compare it to from a New Yorker's, this would be like the Bronx, okay? Like the roughest borough, okay? You know, the one that is going through gentrification, but it can't happen quick enough because it's still crazy there. You know what I mean? Okay, word up. So, so yeah, just know that it's kind of like that. And to make my point, we're gonna go there real quick so you can see. We're gonna go there. Let's go there. That's what we're gonna do. I had to take my time and feel my way through this video, y'all. I'm glad y'all still rocking with me, my ones who are I'm gonna get y'all there. Don't worry. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what's really up. Okay, we're gonna take it from the top. We're gonna go all around and make my point. So I need to turn around. But you could do stuff like that here. Just like you would in Atlanta, you know. In a Hellcat. In the middle of the expressway. Oh, I'm laughing, but it's not even funny. I swear stuff like that has happened. Do you understand that stuff like that has happened in the city of Atlanta right about now? It's absolutely crazy. Wild, wild south. Talking about the wild, wild west. Ooh. And just like in this game, everybody is a transplant from somewhere else that made the city what it became. Same way in Atlanta. Overcrowded with so many folks from every daggone where. Yeah, we're gonna get it, y'all. We're gonna get it. Let's see. And just like I almost hit them, or if they hit me, we just would have kept going. Even that happens a lot in Atlanta now. Because everybody in America, more guns than people, right? That is a real statistic. So folks sometimes rather, man, how bad is it? I feel like getting out the car and dealing with these folks. It's crazy. It's crazy. So as you see, bumper cars. Let me see which way is which. So you see the beautiful city. I'm not saying it is something to look at from afar. When you in it, it's all nasty. Kind of like Atlanta. Because it ain't what I grew up in, where it was way more clean. It's unfortunate, but it has gotten way dirtier. There's more tag style graffiti everywhere now, just like it is in other major cities. It's a lot of stuff going on. So okay, we're on the borderline of Watson right now. Before I get all the way there, I'm gonna stop here to make a quick transaction and get me some extra money and keep my millions on the go. Now where we are right now is like the border of that whole mostly Asian community I was saying here in the game. So like I say, if this was Atlanta, this would be a little bit more like you see a set border. So if you were leaving like Buford Highway, yeah, if you was on Buford Highway in that area and you were leaving, headed further north, what would it be like? So, like I say, my map is not gonna match the map in the game, but it ain't gonna match Atlanta in reality. Like these places don't border each other. I want to make that clear. Okay, a lot of the places you're gonna hear me mention do not sit right beside each other, but that's the fantasy of what I'm imagining based on the energy of what's a parallel in the game, sort of from either ethnic community identity, levels of crime and poverty, resources and government structure, political corruption, which leads to the poverty and all of that. Okay, all right, all of that. We just dealing with it for what it is. You feel me? That's what we doing here. We just making a fair, fun comparison for art's sake. All right, all right. I don't like no pea shooters. I always get rid of those. We don't use them. I do like that thing. I remember I kept that for good reasons. Yeah, Copperhead's cool, but I'm tired of it. I think I pretty much got all I need to get down, y'all. I might just see what's that thing. That's a 5-2. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. I'll be looking at that damage. Give me that damage. Yeah, baby. That's all that's gonna matter when it come down to it. What that damage like? What it hitting for? Is it bow and it's over, or is it bow and oh damn, they still coming? You better know. Let's get rid of all this unnecessary weight, this trashola. Damn, tequila look like a thing of canola oil. You know I hate canola oil. That's straight trash. If you don't know, that is trash. Alrighty. All this would be trash about reality. That's another thing about comparison. You know, everything's overpriced. Did you see them prices? There's some Atlanta prices, y'all. Now, this is in euros in the future, but euros now match almost the US dollar. So think about if you had to pay this much for, I mean, or some of this stuff is decently priced, but then it'd be other stuff that's just insane. But if it's decently priced, what are you really getting? It's artificial. Like the definition of GMO food is in this future, in this fantasy future. And then you got stuff like these sodas and stuff. Okay, like I say, some of the stuff is reasonably priced, but it's like, what are you really eating? What are you really eating? Should have sold some of my clothes to make a bigger point about how expensive everything is, but anyway, it's okay. I want to get y'all to this Watson so I can make my point. So we enter in Watson. And if I had to compare Watson to a place, I would say it's like the worst parts. I want to say again, worst parts of DeKalb County, Decatur. Decatur, where they say is greater, it ain't always greater, y'all. Matter of fact, a lot of it is pretty messed up. Not all of it. Now, Decatur got some nice. Downtown Decatur is beautiful. It's cute, if you will. You know what I mean? It's walkable. It's nice little shops. And I love downtown Decatur. Emory area, anything around the college, that's really nice. Anything near the big main Emory hospital right near campus, that's nice. They got a couple of Emory hospitals. But, you know, all that stuff is prime property, so it's protected and never neglected and all that, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to see some industrial looking, you would combine just industrial rough looking area in the whole metro area, and that would be this. This would be like Fulton Industrial, okay? Where the only thing nice over there is one of my many favorite art centers. Shout out to what's now known as the Emma Darnell Aviation Conference and Community Center, Art Center, okay? I just did a video from there, by the way, if you want to see it. It's in my latest video where I was covering the art exhibition. Yeah, go check that out. Now, what would be Arasaka in an area like this? That's Arasaka over here, heavily guarded with all the military police and the big robots looking like something out of RoboCop, you know what I'm saying? Should I start some stuff for the hell of it? Should I shut down Corpo? I'm ready to get into it with him. I got the right vehicle, that's for sure.
What's our move?
What's our move? It's Johnny talking stuff, aka Keanu Reeves. Well, let's see. So I thought I had the right vehicle, but actually this one don't have my rocket launcher on it. I forgot. I ain't really ready to get into it with them and get my stuff right. Spin the block. All you goofy ass kids these days using gang lingo like it's a joke. Spin the block, spin the block. Y'all don't even know what the hell y'all saying. Gotta calm down. Keep it in a video game. I repeat, keep it in a video game. Bustin' Pixels. Oh, there it is. Let's get it right. Yeah. So like I say, you would have like full industrial meets, what's another heavily industrial area? Man. Just, you know what, I would just say any of the warehouse districts that are old, put them all together, that'd be Watson. Anything that's like that in Atlanta. The Fulton Industrial is a pretty good example. And then, like I say, the worst parts of Decatur for the energy it would be like this. But now most of the cater don't look nothing like this. I don't want y'all to get it wrong. It don't. The industrial areas are another thing. Okay. They ready. They in the street ready. Let me see. Oh, I forgot my buttons, y'all. I ain't played in that long. I forgot how to do stuff. Oh, let me see. Okay, I'm drawing weapon, but that ain't the one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that might be the one. Is that the one? Or is this the one? Or is it that? Oh, let's just try them all. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, that's it. That'll work. That'll work. You mother. You close corporate sons of. Bam. Got this whole neighborhood looking like crap and y'all up in here in a palace. You ain't put nothing back in the neighborhood, fool. Yeah. Yeah. Who is that? Oh, he's still one standing? Hold on.
V, how you feeling?
Great. Johnny tripping. This must be one of the new upgrades, because usually he don't talk to you when you're doing stuff. But you're doing something he would do, so he likes that. He's like, oh, you taking out corporals? That's what I'm all about, Big Johnny. Like I said, if you don't know the game and you're new to all this, like, what the hell's going on? That is Keanu Reeves doing the voiceover for Johnny Silverhand. Big robot, give me what you got. What you got? Give me that. Yeah, give me that. Give me that money. All right. Oh, here we go. Get all the loot. Get all the loot. All the loot. Don't walk. Yes, don't walk. Don't trust all the crosswalks in Atlanta either. Don't walk. Time to go and it still ain't changed. So there you have it, y'all. This is why it's hilarious they didn't send the cops after me. Normally when you mess with something, do something this crazy, the cops is coming. And you gotta fight all of them and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And eventually they gonna take you down now. That's just the real of that. So, oh, wait a minute, what's this? Did they add some clothing? Because they ain't never been on. What? Is that real? There's a clothing place now in Watson? There was never that. Maybe this is some of the new stuff. Or maybe I'm, no, wait a minute, 50 meters away. I may be forgetting where that was. Wait a minute, what's this? Is that what they mean? I don't remember this. Maybe it was always here and I forgot. I ain't been in this one in so long. This always cracks me up. What you tagging, girl? Oh, she cleaning it. I thought she was tagging. No, what is she doing? Oh yeah, she's cleaning it.
Oh, so this is a good time for you then? Hola.
Man, I ain't been here in a long time. What's up, boo-boo? You looking kind of cute. You need to come up out that jail. Let's see. Hola. Oh, what in the world is in here that I don't have? Not much. Got them power pack boots. You know Marvel Comics, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, wait a minute. Those are kind of clean on there. When you don't even see the puffy part, they looking like some spectators and they matching my white mask. Oh, that's kind of funky, actually. Yeah, we finna cop them. We finna cop that. Click, clink. Yup. Give me that. What you got here? What them pants looking like? What we got? Some camo joints or what are those? All right. That might even match the the boots I just bought. Matter of fact, I know it would, but it was kind of funky. I actually like that. And again, matches my mask. I mean, look at this. I'm just coming up today, y'all. Must be good luck because I know y'all watching, so I appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button while you at it. Let's see, what's this suit? This gonna be boring and plain. I know it is. And very plain. And even dirty. Look at the goddamn acid stains on the bottom. Look at the stains. Look like acid stains. Oh my god. But look at watch what it costs. Do you see what the damn thing? 2,142. This is what we let you talk about inflation. Another reason we are living this reality. Clothes, everything over expensive. They should get the food right. The food need to be ridiculous too. Everything should be just like insane prices. Like a hot dog, $15. Like I don't even eat that mess, but that's what it would really be, you know. But I guess they're making the point in the game anyway. Like, yo, you got to make sure these fools can eat, make them think they're living okay, even though they're living in abject poverty everywhere. Everything's screwed up. Okay, I don't have that shirt yet. I got a bunch of these, but I don't have that one. That's kind of fresh, too. It's got one of my favorite patterns on it. Hell yeah, we coming up today. That's a nice one. Matter of fact, it's time to put on a fit for y'all. We're going to get dressed. We're going to do a whole wardrobe up in here. Okay, I was collecting these jackets at one time, and I'd never seen that color of blue on one. Why not? Gotta get them all. Click link. Let's get them all, baby. Do I want to get suited fresh at some point? I got a bunch of suits, but I rarely wear them. That's my Easter suit right there. That's Easter all day. You know what I'm saying? I don't see myself wearing it no time soon, though. So anyway, wish I always say in this game, I wish I could buy stuff for Pan Am because you get junk off the street you can't even sell. And you know, with all these women's clothes, you can't even do nothing with because, you know, we ain't living none of that life. But it's sad because I be wanting to see it on her. I'm like, I got a girlfriend. What the hell? I can't give it to my baby. Like, okay, these here, I might have to sell because I ain't about to wear them. I can get bling bling sometimes, but that's just ridiculous. I don't mind gold, but it's how it's done. You know what I'm saying? It's all in how you do it. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Alrighty. Got some other stuff in here I know I need to get rid of. Right, hold on, it is for some Halloween looks. Yeah, that go with that orange too. Look at that, that's hard. That's straight killer. Oh, these ugly ass shorts. I don't be wearing that. She pick up all this junk on the street. Every time you knock off some foods, all the stuff you gather, you just be grabbing stuff. Every time I don't even know what it is. I look in here and later I figure out what I got. I'll be like, when did I get that? Oh, yeah, that was that mission. Oh, that was that time I hit up them corpos. Oh, that was that time I blew up that whole gang on the block. Oh, that was all the stuff I have V out here doing. And V is the character you play as, by the way. I never assume anybody's a complete, knowledgeable person of the game. I like to give y'all updates on what you're looking at because you might completely be blown away. Like, wait a minute, what is this? I don't assume people have been playing this, just even though it's popular. You know, everybody has not played it. So I'm just talking to people. Pardon all you experts like me who know the game well. Okay, we good? I think we're good because I don't really want to sell something and regret that I sold it. Except for maybe this ugly ass jacket. Let me see. How ugly is it? Yeah, that's pretty damn ugly. We're gonna let that one go. It didn't need camo with that color. I like the color, but it didn't need the camo. Some of the big digital patches are so just random as hell. Here's another one in that collection, I think. Yeah, this is stuff I don't really wear. I can let that go. I'm not gonna miss it. Not gonna miss it. What is this? Militech jacket. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna hold that one. It's a nice little tactical vibe to it. I would wear that in real life, you know, for a nice, cool military style jacket. That's fresh. Matter of fact, it goes with what I got on again. Boy, I be I just be hitting with that thing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that style. Look at that honest con style up in this thing, y'all. I tell y'all something. What you know about me? You don't know none.
It's kind of
Okay.
urgent.
It's kind of urgent, boo. I just bought some stuff from you. What you mad
I'd like to
about?
use your services.
All of them. Man, they need to expand the dating element in this game. There's so many baddies you could go out with. Make this game so much more fun. Maybe we're gonna get all that in whatchamacallit when they come out with part two. Probably 2 years from now too. All right, let me show y'all some of my last fits I made up. Let me see what I got in here. I forgot what I put together. It's been months since I played this game. Okay, that's one of my absolute classics. Classic. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. Raw like that. Classic. Another one of the fresh looks with the power pack boots. Oh man. Let me see. Oh yeah, now that's a show enough classic. I can't dismantle that one. That was just once you put together a fit that's just so perfect, you got to keep some of them on the hanger. You can't let them go. You just got to keep them ready to go. Don't never take them away. This one I might break down, even though I like it. Of course, I like it if I made it. Look at that. Purple and green, some of my favorite colors. Beautiful. What we got? Oh, this is my cowboy joint. I ain't wore this in forever. I think I could break this one down too. It's dope, but I ain't wore it in a minute. Don't really have to. Let's break this one down. Though. Let's break this one down. Chop this on up with a. No, hold on. Before I do that, we're going to break this one down. The one I was wearing. I love it. I love the pants, especially. And my mask. Classic favorites. But it's time for new looks, y'all. It's time for this. A new day. You know what I'm saying? We got some new stuff in the closet. Let's go get right. All right. Let me go put that shirt on just so I know what I'm gonna make that the centerpiece to build upon. Yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do some. I want to take that jacket off. I don't really want it. I want to kind of show the shirt. The shirt is so fresh. What can I put? This is when you need one of them holster style things that the Aldecados be wearing in the desert, or a collar, maybe a collar. That might set it off. Yeah, like a vest with the yeah. Yeah, that might be the way I'm gonna rock this. But hold on, before I make my full decision on it. We got a lot of options here now. We got a lot of options. Yeah, that's too much. Wait, it's not the right color red to go with that. Hell no, that's not it. Uh, I'm just doing stuff randomly, quite frankly, but I know what I want. When I see it, I'm gonna be on it. You can pull that off. That does work together, but it still ain't what I want. What is this thing? Crazy enough, that matches perfectly, even though it's hella tacky with the. Yeah, that's getting tacky now. It's looking like tile in a bathroom with odd colors of orange and black. Halloween bathroom tile. Um, hmm. I'm going back to the collar thing. Yeah, we're gonna mess around until we get one of these right. Now see that one I like it. I don't like crop top things, but for this it might work just because of how it's showing off the undertones of the. It's a full shirt. Ain't no belly out type. Ain't no sissy junk up in here. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, all you new schoolers that don't understand how we old folks talk, but that's just how we roll. Sorry. Not really sorry. Gonna be who he is. Okay, now that's some tactical shit right there. That's some ready to put in work type stuff. The views and opinions expressed by yours truly do not necessarily reflect those of Honest Cause affiliates, associate sponsors. You know the drill. Okay? All right. And like the new Ice Cube song say, be so damn sensitive. Now one of these might really set it off for a hardcore tactical. And this thing got the gator skin mixed it. That's badass. That's certified badass. Um, but I don't want the color too close. I want a little contrast. I see that contrast perfect with them pants. Look at that. Look at that. You looking at that? Yeah, that's crazy. Oh man, we going G.I. Joe Cobra villain style up in this month. Let me we gonna get rid of that. It just don't go with this, but it's gonna be hilarious when we pull it all together. Now see, there we go. That really looking like some Cobra villain. He don't need nothing but a tie or something. You know, like a head, yeah. Maybe, yeah, yeah, maybe with the foil roses. You know what I'm saying? Guns and roses, cause he gonna have a gun. You better believe it. Wow. Uh, okay, show the bald head with the tats. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is wild. I know I'm stretching it right now. I just wanted to see what was going what was going to happen with that. Oh man, see that almost gives you a Zartan look. If you don't know who Zartan is, you need to get up on your GI Joe history. And see, then if you did that, you'd have to go down here. The mask is like I don't know, just like keep it all gold or that's kind of wild actually. I almost just like it for how bold it is, but then I say, wait a minute, the dog face killer. That's what I call this mask. Is it time for dog face to come back? The dog face killer. No one could get Ella. That's damn. That's mean. I mean, that's just mean, and at the same time pretty. Like how the hell you pretty and mean at the same time? But then that makes me want to take away the pretty part because it don't even have to be pretty. It could just be all hardcore, and you go with a black one. See, is that the black or is that? Let's see. Yeah, that's. Ooh, that's hardcore. That's hardcore. What color is this other one? Oh, it's actually like green, and it's got the hexagons. Hmm, not exactly what I want, but definitely ill. Go back to the black there. Yo, that's crazy. I'm rolling with that. We we rolling with this. Let's go. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Look at it. Voila. When you get off work. Yeah. Okay. I'll
It's
be
kind of
outside.
urgent.
Thank you, bro. It's so urgent.
Okay, yeah,
Picture time. Picture time. Let's go. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. That's ill. Oh man, that's ill. We ready. We ready. Look at the texture on this shirt. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Nice. Now I gotta get the focus and everything right. We need the Yeah, there we go. There we go. Should we hit a pose? Should we strike some poses? Oh, that's hard. That's hard. Oh man, yeah. Gotta keep the palm tree in it. Gotta keep the palm tree in it. Cali. Alright. We're gonna get back to my Atlanta conversation too, by the way, y'all. This is a tradition. I always like to take my pictures in games. It's kind of a thing, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a thing. Alright, so I think we're good. Just need to there we go. Let's do it. Hello. Damn, I forgot which button. I done moved it. Didn't take the picture. Forgot which button. I got too comfortable. Dog snap it. Change the pose. Change the pose. Everything done changed. I don't feel like going through all of what it's going to take to get him just right. I just want to take a picture now. I'm just at that point where I just want to take a picture. I love my knife too. That'll work. That'll work just as good as the shot. As the shotty. No. Alright. Are we ready? I need to clear all this stuff out so I can. There we go. Take that damn picture. Oh my god. It did do it. Auto save the guy. Okay. Get over there.
Enjoy toys, ex-cons, kids who just rolled into town, badges on the run. Those are the easiest.
Gangsta activity over there. This means the Punisher is needed. I am the Punisher.
Empty cores.
So back to our comparison to the ATL. So like I say, this is Watson, and it would be a lot like any of the industrial areas of all of Metro ATL. Now, whatchamacallit, we were just there, so we don't have to go back over there. We're gonna go over here into the main city. I'll show y'all what I was talking about the park that reminds me of what would be like a Piedmont Park. Let's see what else. Oh, gotta talk about Dogtown. What would be like Dogtown? Now, Dogtown is literally the absolute, they say, the worst of all the neighborhoods. Like, I think Washington is something, and all these places got hell places, but yeah, Dogtown's pretty off the chain. I would just say, like, that would be any of the worst hoods in Atlanta all put together, quite frankly. But again, in terms of energy and diversity of it, because everybody lives there, it's just, it ain't really as ethnic of a decision. It's just everybody's there. Everybody who's reached a certain point of financial disparity is in Dogtown energy. And then there's our big, huge, beautiful market there, which is my favorite market out of the whole game. I don't know. You could kind of say, and it's lively. It's a lot of energy, even though it's depressing and terrible there too. So, like, where would that be? Again, maybe some of the worst parts of Decatur. Yeah, maybe so. Like, I don't know, like Southwest DeKalb at its worst, not its best, because this got nice areas too. Semi-nice, not far from perfect, but there's things in Dogtown that look nice, even though it's pretty tough there. It's pretty rough. Yeah. And then any of these outskirt areas would be like the way out areas, you know, uh, in the city or near the city, out where Six Flags is, stuff like that, or parts of Cobb and all that. That's what I would compare all this to. But it would be wooded and it would still be urban, with major shopping areas and stuff, and big strips, long highways full of commerce, even buildings and stuff. Like, oh yeah, that's what I would compare to that part of Cobb. We got to take y'all to this area. It's kind of, what is that area? It's over, I want to say it's right here next to this right here. I'll show you this thing. Yeah, I'm going to show y'all something else. Hold on. Y'all in front of the ultimate club.
Man, did I miss you.
All units in the area. Disorderly conduct reported in Watson.
331 responding. On my way, dispatch. But only because I like you.
What the fuck?
All nearby units, a suspect is still at large in the area.
That's seriously what you want.
That makes no sense!
Come on. Let's see that pretty faceplate. Full down.
Bruce finished him off too quick. Better stretch it out over 2 more rounds at least. You already know how it's been. People come to see me.
It's got some kind of little issue with the vibration. It is giving my hand shock factor. I gotta get rid of that. Like, damn, chill out. Stuck on, it's like it does that when you're in a hostile situation, but I don't want to feel that constantly. It's literally just humming. Feel it vibrating all through your hand. Control, what's up? You're not giving me what I want. See if it'll do it. Yep, still doing it. Damn. Glitches of this game, I swear. Look at my car. Woohoo. I wonder if I can go in the club. Let's see, where's the entrance? Should be right here. Oh, here we go. Welcome to the Totem Times. You can party with the Maelstrom any time of day. Ain't nothing but a gangsta party. Party. Oh, for real though, I gotta figure out how to get this thing to stop humming in my hand. Anybody who's watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners remembers the famous mission? Yeah, this is the spot right here. Hit that subscribe button. You know you're appreciating all this playthrough. See if we can talk to anybody.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hell no. Never know what you're gonna find. What is going on with the controller? It is still humming. Alright, y'all, I had to look this up real quick. I'm trying to figure out. And it says how to cut off the vibration. Go to settings from the home screen, select accessories, select controllers, select control vibration intensity, and choose off. I gotta take a break and do this, y'all. Sorry.